I don't know how to start this. I feel like I've been gone forever from a legit full-fledged video. I know I've posted some shorts here and there that I've basically just taken from my TikTok and put on here. So this feels a little weird. Welcome to my new reading room. We're just babies and starting out, so I don't have a huge book collection. And I'm not changing this channel to be fully about books. However, I swear I have ADD. I'm not diagnosed. But I have hyperfixations that go up and down, and currently we're on books. So here's where we're at. Again, I'm not gonna make this whole channel about books. Maybe we'll do like once a week there's something book related. Obviously, take everything I say with a grain of salt. I come and I go and I come and I go, and I hate that about myself, and I want to stay. I just need stuff to talk about, and I can't just keep talking about plus size clothing, mostly because that's really expensive. Anyways, I wanted to tell you or show you what I got for Christmas, but it is going to be book related. I just filmed the TikTok, so everything's on the floor. Hold on. So this year we asked everyone to not do gifts because we are financially strapped with Mike trying to start his own actual full-fledged business, not like one of my little side ones. And so because of that, we are down to one income. So we kind of asked everyone to not do gifts, but nobody listened. So that was uncomfortable. I hate getting gifts and not giving gifts, but anyways, still really thankful. But I want to show you just the book related stuff. My sister got me a book light. Hopefully it's not too dark in here. It's a really gloomy day. So she got me a book light, which is really sweet. And then she also got me this book. It's called Mexican Gothic. I know it's backwards for you. Is it? Anyways, she got me this Mexican Gothic. It sounded really good. I've heard about it, but I haven't heard about it in years. I feel like it's been probably at least maybe 10 years since I heard about it. That can't be right. Nope, just kidding. It was copyright in 2020. All right, well, it's been a few years. But it sounds like it's about a Mexican debutante who all of a sudden gets a frantic letter from her cousin. And I guess she's supposed to rescue her for something. It doesn't really tell you or go into detail, but it sounds like this place might be haunted. I don't know. This sounds really interesting though. It says it's a masterful, gloriously moody adventure, spooky, smart. So I think the place is also kind of haunted. I'm not sure. It sounds really good though. So I did get that from my sister. And then the rest is from my husband. Sorry, my SD card got full, which is sad because I just had to go delete stuff, and there's so many videos on here that I filmed and then just not edited. Sorry about that. Anyways, so the rest is from my husband, is what I was saying. And I put everything that I wanted in the Amazon cart, basically. There's one thing that wasn't at Amazon. But he also took the liberty and got a couple of things on his own, which is surprising because he's not very good at gift giving. But he got me this bookmark. It's a metal bookmark with a little feather hanging off of it. But it says, I don't watch, we're just gonna call it corn. I like to read it like a fucking lady. So I thought that was cute. And then he also got me this. Like, it's one of those things that you clip anywhere. So I want to get not a bedside. I want to get a little like table here to put my drink and stuff. And then I could clip this on it and it'll hold your Kindle. Or, you know, I like to do lives on TikTok. And so I could also put my phone in this and have it sit there. So that was really nice. And I'm probably like pleasantly surprised because, like I said, he's not very good at gift giving. And then I actually wanted a book light, so I had ordered my own. Well, I put it in the cart for him to order. So I do have two now, which is fine. That means one can stay in here and one can go in my room. And then I got this. This is so freaking cute. So I didn't have any case for my Kindle. So I actually have one more thing coming, and I already know what it is. It's a pop socket to go on here that matches this, but it's held up. I don't know. I think Amazon now says it's coming tomorrow. Anyways, it's this really cute cover. It's just a silicone clear cover, and then I got this insert to go in it. So it just says Morally Gray is my favorite color. Probably smut is what the girl is reading. Oh, there we go. It says I'm a sucker for morally gray men. TBR. You had me at trigger warnings. Emotionally attached to fictional characters. And this one says restricted. This Kindle contains extremely descriptive smut intended for a mature audience. So I thought that was really cute. And then last but not least is the books. I'm pretty sure the majority of these are on Kindle, but you know, I want a physical copy too of some books, you know. I need trophies. Anyways, this is the only one I'm not sure if it is on Kindle. It's called The Heartless Hunter. This is the book 1 of the Crimson Moth series. I actually think in the UK the whole book is called The Crimson Moth. I think it's got a different title over there. But look how beautiful. This sounds so good. Should I read this? I'm now like so used to TikTok where I'm like, I have to speak fast. I can't talk much about stuff. I'm like, wait a minute. This is YouTube where we have an attention span. So should I read this description for you? Oh no, I'm horrible at reading out loud. I speed read, but when you ask me to say it out loud, I can't talk and I stumble over everything. It says it's an enemies to lover that doesn't get more high stakes than a witch and a witch hunter falling in love. On the night Rune's life changed forever, blood ran in the streets. Now, in the aftermath of a devastating revolution, witches have been diminished from powerful rulers to outcasts ruthlessly hunted due to their waning magic, and Rune must hide what she is. Spending her days pretending to be nothing more than a vapid young socialite, Rune spends her nights as the Crimson Moth, a witch vigilante who rescues her kind from being purged. When a rescue goes wrong, she decides to throw the witch hunters off her scent and gain the intel she desperately needs by courting the handsome, was it Gideon? Gideon Sharp. Sure. He's a notorious and unforgiving witch hunter, loyal to the revolution, and too late, Rune realizes she might be falling for him. Gideon loathes the decadency and superficiality, Jesus, Rune represents. But when he learns the Crimson Moth has been using Rune's merchant ships to smuggle witches out of the Republic, Jesus, he inserts himself into the social circles by pretending to court her. He soon realizes that beneath her beauty and shallow facade is someone fiercely intelligent and tender who feels like his perfect match. Except, what if she's the very villain he's hunting? That sounds so good. See what I mean? I can't read out loud. The next book is City of Gods and Monsters. This, same thing with that one. These are a series book. I think there's 4, and I'm not sure if this one's already done. This is a House of Devils novel. Why can't I read? This sounds so good. When a devil is hunting you, there's nowhere you can hide. However, I've seen this on TikTok, and I've seen this, obviously I have it on my Kindle, but oh my god, I did not realize how freaking huge this is. How many pages is this? This thing's a behemoth to even hold. Oh, 737 pages, and this is book 1. Am I reading this one too? Okay. It says death is only the beginning. Lauren Kalla has only ever been ordinary. As a human struggling to survive in a city that caters to the needs of vampires, werewolves, witches, and other supernatural creatures, she always assumed her life would remain simple, predictable, and as safe as her world would allow it. Until she barely escapes abduction at the hands of Dark Slayers, supernatural bounty hunters that possess the sight, a magical tracking ability that allows them to see a person's aura. And one of her friends is taken in her place. The abductors are demanding a ransom, Lauren's life in exchange for her friend's safe return. Lauren will do whatever it takes to get her friend back, even if it means accepting help from Darien Castle, the leader of the 7 Devils, the most feared dark slaying circle in the city. Darien specializes in tracking down demons and criminals that are better off dead than alive. So when he takes the job to track down Lauren and her finds out she is human and couldn't hurt a fly if her life depended on it, he decides to protect her instead of turn her in for a reward. As much as Lauren doesn't want to admit it, Darien is her best and only chance at finding her friend alive, if she can somehow manage to get along with him, and not fall head over heels in love with him in the process, which is far easier said than done. When more women start disappearing and some of them slowly turn up dead, Lauren and Darien's search for answers takes them deep into Angelthine? Sure. Angelthine's corrupt underbelly, where they discover a dark secret that threatens to unravel their world. And when tragedy strikes, Lauren learns that love can make an ordinary person do extraordinary things. That sounds good. This thing is fat as... Even holding this, I'm like, oh, my wrist. This, again, might be one that I read on Kindle. Listen, I just need trophies. Okay, and last but certainly not least... So this is the one that he had to get at Barnes & Noble. It is on Kindle or on Amazon if you're wanting it. However, I wanted the Barnes & Noble edition because I wanted the sprayed edges. Are you shitting me? Look at how pretty. I needed this. Apparently he had a whole fiasco with getting this He said that he ordered it for pickup at our largest location near us, and he said he got there and they said that it was out of stock and they didn't have it. And then he said that there was only one at the other location, and so the place he was at called them, asked them to put it on hold while he ran over to go get it. Said he got there and they couldn't find it, and he basically just was like, well, I need you to find it. And I guess she ended up going in the back and was able to find it. Oh, this is so fun. And then like look at the inside. I love special editions. They are just so pretty. Let me read this one too. I'm gonna need some water. I keep talking this much. It says, Gods love to play with us mere mortals, and every 100 years we let them. I have never been favored by the gods, far from it, thanks to Zeus. Living as a cursed office clerk for the Order of Thieves, I just keep my head down and hope the capricious beings who rule from Olympus won't notice me. Not an easy feat, given San Francisco is Zeus's patron city, but I make do. I survive. Until the night I tangle with a different god. The worst god, Hades. Ooh, funsies. Sorry, I hear about these things on TikTok and I add it to my TBR. So I don't really always remember what they're about, other than that I want them. For the first time ever, the ruthless, merciful king of the underworld has entered the crucible, the deadly contest the gods hold to determine a new ruler to sit on the throne of Olympus. But instead of fighting their own battles, the gods name mortals to compete in their stead. So why in the underworld did Hades choose me, a sarcastic nobody with a curse on her shoulder, as his champion? And why does my heart trip every time he says I'm his? I don't know if I'm a pawn, bait, or something else entirely to this dangerously tempting god. How can I, when he has more secrets than stars in the sky? Because Hades is playing by his own rules, and death will win at any cost. That sounds so good. I love anything Greek mythology. That is everything I got for Christmas. And let me know what you got. I'm always curious. I love watching these videos. But also, let me know what you want to see from me. I know I come and I go, like I said it before, and I don't want to do that. I just struggle with what to film. Like, I do enjoy YouTube. I've always enjoyed YouTube. I mean, I've done it since 2015. So I've done it forever, and it's just, I don't know what to film. I could vlog, but I feel like I don't do anything and it's boring. So then I'm like, what am I posting? And then it's like, I used to do the haul videos. But those are expensive because in my mind I couldn't do something that was just 3 items. It had to be at least more than 3 items. Now you're at over at least probably $150 to $200 in clothes, because I mostly shop at Torrid because I don't really like other styles in other places, or their sizes don't fit as well. And so at Torrid you're looking at like almost $50 to $70 per item. So it's like, it got expensive, and back then it was fine. It's not fine now. So what do you want to see from me? I could keep the books coming. We could do book related things. Maybe we do like Mondays are book things, or, well, what day is this? Thursdays are book things, Fridays are book you know, I mean, we could get a schedule, and if there's something else that you want to see from me, that could be on a different day, and it's just like those are the set days. I don't know, let me know, because I miss this. And I'm just a chatty person, and I need people to chat to. All right, I'm gonna go do my nails because this bad boy popped off, and it's not Christmas anymore. So I need something that's not Christmas related nails. Anyways, I don't know how to end a video anymore. Bye. Thanks for coming. Thanks for watching.